motherfucking I should.
Right.
So I'm gonna get me a MacBook, not invest anything else, and think that just because I had some flow back in the day, I'm gonna be able to go ahead and rip this shit because I'm so and so whippity wop.
Yeah, it's a lot of that going on, but I don't have a problem with it or the competition really. I just think when people are fake, with it just shows, man. There's a lot of guys out there who are fake.
And you say play your position.
Right.
And how crazy would it be if they just simply played their position and were just good at what they did, which was just create music, and then they went to people who were good with what they did.
Right.
And they went to these stations and not had to worry about the big stations who aren't paying attention to it, but you grew the foundation and rose it up. Imagine how dangerous that combination would be. But that would be too much building and too much having to be with each other and really make the shit work.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers want to be on top of motherfuckers.
Yeah, if they want to go jump on another platform, the names. We ain't going to give them, the promotion over here for free. And they sit up there and they tell them their whole life story. They tell them about the criminality stuff they did, as if it sounds, cool. But, I don't have no problem. They do what you're going to do. We're going to get to what we're going to get regardless. But we're going to definitely call out the fuck shit on the way up.
We see it. Oh, God. This is off the cuff, man. We were seeing this weekend that Corey Holcomb, we both looked into that shit. My man hit us up hit me up on IG, didn't hit you up in your comment section about a conversation we had about Master P and Tyler, not Tyler the Creator. I'm bugging. Tyler Perry.
Right.
And we listened to Corey Holcomb, and he talked about Tyler Perry a little bit and Master P, and I think that's what the brother was alluding to.
If you ain't never met that person, a lot of times you can go off the pedigree. Yeah. Like everybody, you got to be able to tell Steve Harvey a hoe ass nigga. Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying, he might be a good nigga to you.
Right.
But the main thing I want niggas to understand is this. All you niggas on the internet talk about what people supposed to do with getting their own shit in Hollywood. That let me know you ain't been to Hollywood, motherfucker.
Not at all.
Because you saying your shit on YouTube. That's ran by Hollywood, motherfucker. To talk in these social media things, all this shit. Motherfucker, you just on the bottom level of Hollywood. Because this motherfuckers talk about, people need to get their own production companies. People need to get their own this.
Well, even if you did that, you got to get it on air. And who runs that?
Right.
That's what I'm trying to say. As long as you are in America KKK, they are not going to let us have this motherfucking Hollywood game without a war. Producer? When motherfuckers say they a producer, I be laughing. I'm like, you a producer on what level, nigga? Because Hollywood ain't finna let you motherfucking hide no motherfucking real shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when y'all get to talking shit about what niggas need to do. Oh shit.
Yeah. You ain't there about you though.
That's motherfucking Frank. When y'all get to talking shit about what niggas need to do in Hollywood, trust me, I'm out here in it. And them Jews run Hollywood and they fuck with gay black men and bitches who suck pussy. Especially black bitches who suck pussy, because that's all the bitches who getting licks in Hollywood right now. Black bitches who act like they been done wrong, so they be on that what is it? What is that? Feminine movement shit that ain't even helping they black ass. Long as they suck pussy and act like they with it, then motherfucking Hollywood to fuck with them. But I'm just saying, y'all motherfuckers who ain't in Hollywood, who talking from the sideline, homie, trust me. It ain't no ownership out here in motherfucking Hollywood. It's niggas who are allowed to do this because they asshole blew out or the bitch's mouth got motherfucking female juice in it. That's all it is. I mean, like, I'm sitting next to two motherfuckers right here. Craig is the type of motherfucker who will go out, shoot his own shit, try to produce his own shit. Hell yeah. Do you think if Craig walk in the door representing himself, he finna be on motherfucking ABC?
Not at all.
NBC? Fox? And his stupid motherfuckers out there, he needs to make his own network. Where you gonna play it at?
That's what I'm saying. And what are they gonna say? Oh, put it up on YouTube.
Okay.
Because he said that he didn't call us out by name. But it was like, yo, how you said it, and given what we just went through the last couple of weeks, you're like, yo, what's up? If somebody else want to come with the smoke, we ready.
Right.
Love Corey Holcomb. That's an OG. So he was kind of thrown back by that. But I understand where he came from. I think just because he watches the podcast and engages in 5150, that he assumed that 5150 fucks with us because the circle must be smaller than we think.
Right.
So it was responding to us in a certain way when he said, niggas got a price tag. Yeah, we could talk that rah-rah shit all we want. Maybe not us necessarily, but they get a big enough price tag on them, they doing whatever the fuck Hollywood tells them. I've seen it enough.
Yeah.
And I agreed with it. I said, yeah, nah, Corey Holcomb's been around enough to know 100%. Yeah, motherfuckers have taken the check. But there are brothers that won't. There are brothers that are creating their own lanes and doing their own things and don't need somebody throwing them some bread.
Facts.
And that needs to be promoted too.
Yep.
So talk about that, old guy. Now that we got a little more perspective. He didn't call us out by name. He didn't disrespect none of that stuff. So that's good to know.
Right.
But he did have a little bit of an opposition to our point that we made as far as self and promotion. And I guess he was getting on the pro-black brothers and things like that. Funny as hell.
Right.
So what do you think about that?
Well, so what do you have a disagreement with us about again? What do you mean?
I don't even think it was necessarily a disagreement, but what we said and agreed with Master P.
Okay.
When he was talking about just being for self, working for self, just helping each other out. I think that Corey Holcomb, although he agreed, he was like, nah, niggas, I've been around these circles. Once these Hollywood motherfuckers get around, that whole for self shit changes up 100 degrees.
He probably right about a lot of that.
Checks are getting signed and they going ahead, going with the white girls and all that and enjoying themselves at the Hollywood Baldwin Hills and shit.
It happens. I mean, there's probably a lot, you know what I'm saying? But again, there's guys who don't. There's guys, you know, who will say, nah, I'm cool. I'm going to do it my own way. Nah, I'm cool. I'm gonna build this over here. You know, okay, yeah, that's good. But yeah, I would say a majority of people probably would have like a price tag, whatever that may put on the dress or take these type of roles or whatever they got to do to make it, you know, up top. But there's a lot of people out here who are 100% self-made. 100. They don't really, you know, they want to have the big bucks, but they're not willing to do anything to get the big bucks because it means more to them. And they're perfectly fine with just grinding their way slowly to the top. You know, I have to just say, oh, I'm gonna go put this dress on and get this 10 real quick or this 5, and hopefully my name gets bigger now because they remember me as the nigga putting on the dress and acting like a woman. No, so you know, and then another thing is we got living examples all through hip hop, all through, you know, entertainment, you know, of people that done it. But those guys don't move me. The people that move me is people that I know, like in the small business sector, you know, things like that, the tech world. I think those are people that are moving us nowadays. I'm kind of really, you know, the entertainers. That's what they are. The entertainers. You got guys dancing. Every time you look at Instagram, these niggas is dancing. They doing flips, literally. They always doing some, you know, I ain't gonna say nigga shit, but it's just entertainment shit. I'm into, you know, the progressive people, the thinkers, the intellectuals and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, people that are going to help us make fucking bread and evolve this shit on our own and not have to bend over for anybody or take anything anywhere we don't want to fucking succeed. And there is a lane. I was talking to a financial advisor a couple weeks ago and I asked him, I said, straight up, I want to get into investments. I want to really start investing some money and really multiplying my money and turning it into something crazy. Right. But is there a moral code when it comes to this shit? Because I know the pharmaceuticals make the big bread. I know this, I know that. But I got a certain level of convictions and morals that I walk under and I stand under. And I don't want to compromise them for fucking bread. So is it possible? Keep me 100 now before I put my money in it. He said, yeah, it's possible. And I said, I could be successful from it. He said, yeah. I said, all right, so there's some good motherfucking people out here that could still make a good amount of money. And you don't got to sell your soul, so to speak, or give up a part of yourself to do so. Do you get the limelight? Would you get the notoriety? Nah, but personally, if I'm keeping it 100, I want that shit anyway. You know what I mean? And I think that people that really find success don't worry about the limelight. They don't care about the glitz and the glamour. And you see those are the people that are more successful. If you didn't know, if we weren't in the day and age that we lived in and I told you about Chameleonaire, people will laugh. Who the fuck that whack ass rapper? That washed out rapper? Yeah, that washed out rapper that makes more money than your favorite fucking rapper ever will. That brother's paid, smart as hell. And that's people I pay attention to right now. You know what I mean? We're just in a different wave, man.
Yeah, that's, I mean, the best way to definitely explain it over here. But you're tuned into the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast with your brother over at certain times, especially in the summer, we see that are just getting killed in the streets. You know, obviously didn't know a lot about him. It caught my attention on Facebook, but he was up and coming. We never know where he could have went, you know. But you know, again, big cities, you have these type of things. So once again, all I can say is condolences, man, to the people that knew that man.
Yeah, I mean, when you deal with these situations where there's no jobs, no opportunity, these kids are out here trying to survive and feed their family, stomachs growling, shit's real, you know. And it's been like this for a long time. And you see your gems and them diamond in the rough that make their way out. But then it's just the harsh reality. A lot of people like to blame that sometimes, oh God, on a lot of different circumstances. One is politics. And we've seen, especially nowadays, we're not a podcast that really dives into it because genuinely we don't give a fuck about it. Either side is going on at all. It doesn't matter. It doesn't stop us from doing what we do. But it's popular and we see it, right? Mm-hmm. So, Cardi B was on there doing her thing with Bernie Sanders. You see Charlamagne talking about it a lot, DL talking about it a lot, people on Trump, blah, blah, blah. Lil Duval said something in connection to kind of what we were just talking about with the inner cities and black on black crime. And now we see police brutality and things like this. I want to see what your thoughts are on this. Whenever Trump says something wild, that's when it's time to pay attention to other shit going on, because he's trying to distract you by pissing you off. And nobody is easier to piss off than us. Then the caption below was even better. He said, I really want to tell y'all the truth and say it's too late. We fucked. But niggas don't want to hear that shit. So keep fighting. He put the fist up.
Yeah.
Now we see, you see the ongoing violence in these urban and just inner city neighborhoods. I don't want to say urban, that's a fucked up word, but just the inner city neighborhoods and things like that. And you see people complaining, and then we see a rise of entrepreneurship and things like that as well. What do you think about a statement like that from Lil Duval?
I just think that, first of all, it's definitely not over. We have came through, us particular, blacks, African Americans, whatever you want to call people of color in America. We have came through the worst atrocities, to even be where we're at now, is pretty much a miracle and a blessing to see, how we came through, all the different hells that we came through, just particularly in this country, all over the world, but particularly we're talking about America. So it has to start, though. Like you speak about entrepreneurship. I think that's one of the keys. Again, don't have all the answers, never claim to have all of them, but I just know that when we see a lot of, us getting locked up for nonviolent drug offenses, these guys are out there. They're not necessarily doing it to poison the community or try to kill anybody. It's a means to make money. And that economy, the underground economy of the black market of drugs, just pays more than the economy that they put out there, which is for the younger kids, McDonald's, Burger King's, your little dumbass minimum wage job that you can't make. Yeah, you can't make a living with that, and you got to deal with a whole bunch of bullshit.